Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and code our high score text. So we're going to start by clicking on our yellow events tab and using when green flag is clicked. We want to make sure that it doesn't start showing because, again, this is going to be shown at the end when we're telling our player what their high score is. So after when green flag is clicked, we're just going to add a broadcast, start game, and underneath it, we're going to go into looks and add a hide. Okay. After that, we're going to go into the yellow events tab again, and we're going to add when I receive start game. We're also going to go into looks and hide. This is again just a double check to make sure that when the green flag is clicked and even when the game is starting through our when I receive code, it's still being hidden. So as an extra precaution so it doesn't end up showing by mistake. So now we need to tell it exactly when we want it to show up. So we're going to click on our yellow events tab and we're going to do when I receive 2, then in control, we're going to forever and then use an if then else. Okay, so like I said, our variable dead is what's keeping track of when we are actually able to play the game and when we've lost the game. So we're going to go into our operators and we're going to use the equal sign. And then we're going to go into our variable and use our dead bubble. So when dead is 1, and that's when we've actually known that we've lost the game, then what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go into looks, we're going to add a show, and then else, so if it's not 1, that means we're still able to play, we're going to add a hide to keep this hidden. So above the show, we're going to add, inside of the motion block, a go to, because we want to tell it exactly where we want our high score to be positioned. So I'm going to change this to 0 MIY 150. Okay. So I would suggest trying to play your game and testing it out. If you were able to lose your game after we finished adding all the code for the high score and score stuff, once we're done with all of that, once you guys are done testing it out, come back to this go to XY block, and if you feel that the high score isn't high enough, then you can go ahead and change the Y. Now, if you feel that your high score is too big, you can always just go into looks and add a set size on top of the go to XY block and change the size to make it smaller if you feel like you need to do that.